Hi, everybody. Welcome to our second week online, which is moving into our 8th week of the semester. Had we been able to keep filming there, we would have had a couple of more long Saturdays under our belt and finishing up with a shoot on Phillips Hall. Of course, all that's on hold now, but I hope we can get back to it before too long. We're certainly ready for it. But in terms of the online stuff, I want to thank everybody for posting last week. It's interesting to hear a little more background about you and the jobs that you're undertaking. You know, one of the things that happens when we come in and just go to work, we don't have a lot of time for that. This is a positive for us, and it was an enjoyable read. So thanks to all of you for participating. And this module is going to be kind of like that as far as laid out. But I'm doing a couple things that are a little bit different, and you'll see that when I get into the lecture. We'll run through this week, and this week will end next Sunday on the 5th, April 5th. And then we're off for spring break, which any other time would be a cause for celebration. Today in this situation, it may be no different than what we have been doing the last couple of weeks, but at least we won't have to be online, and we won't be doing any schoolwork. So keep that in mind, if you will. If you're coming late to this, and a couple of people are, please go back into Module 7. And one thing that I'd like to add is, especially once I read it, was how about go in and comment to a couple of people that have posted, if you will. Welcome them, point out something. If you work with them, mention that. Or if you don't know exactly what they're doing, ask. I was really happy to see Roxana post. She hasn't been part of the DMC in some of our production classes, but you're always there working, so I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to post, and I hope you can continue to do so. But go back into 7, if you will. Just hit reply on anybody's post. Make a comment or two. I appreciate that. As I just mentioned, spring break's going to run 4/6 through 4/10. And then we will have, I'll open up our module 9 on the Sunday. I think it's Easter Sunday, April 12th. And just because the schedule's a little bit squirrely, I'll probably send out an announcement for that. Or in Isaac's case, I'll text you, since that's the best way to get a hold of Isaac. I do want to, when we come back, I want to try a blocking exercise that I'll set up. Should be pretty straightforward, but I'd love it if you really paid attention to the lecture this week. Work through the modules that I have, set up the pages within the module. And I have footage in there from the camera and where that is in the script. And I think then all together, what we're going to see is how these things start to come together. And I even have a rough cut that Isaac was in the middle of until we got pulled out of there. And it's a great start. The rough cut is still minus a couple of shots, and certainly hasn't been tweaked. We haven't added in all the reaction shots that we can, but you can start to get a sense for how the shots work together. So I really do. I hope you enjoy that. That said, let's move on, and just keep in mind, please be healthy, do be safe, and take care of those around you. So that said, into the module, have a good spring break, and I'll see you back on the other side. Cheers.